Dave Ramsey hit rock bottom before he ever became famous. At just 26 years old, he had already built a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, and then watched it completely collapse. That fall taught him something no business school ever could. And years later, the lessons he drew from that wreckage would put him on a collision course with one of the most powerful pastors in America. Growing up in Antioch, Tennessee, Ramsey showed an entrepreneurial streak from childhood, reportedly earning money on his own by age 12. After studying finance and real estate at the University of Tennessee, he moved fast, borrowed heavily, and built an impressive property empire in his mid-20s. But when the financial institution holding his loans changed hands, new ownership demanded repayment far sooner than he could manage. He filed for bankruptcy, and everything fell apart. Rather than walking away from finance entirely, he did something unexpected. He started over with a completely different philosophy. No more debt, no more shortcuts, just budgeting, saving, and living within your means. Together with his wife Sharon, he turned that humbling experience into a career helping others avoid the same mistakes. His 1992 book, Financial Peace, launched what would become a massive media empire. A nationally syndicated radio show, best-selling books, and his now famous Baby Steps program that millions of families have used to get out of debt. Meanwhile, in Houston, a very different kind of empire was taking shape. Joel Osteen never intended to be a preacher. For nearly 2 decades, he worked behind the scenes at Lakewood Church, the congregation his father John Osteen had founded in 1959, focusing on television production rather than the pulpit. That changed suddenly in 1999, when his father died of a heart attack, and the church needed leadership. Days after losing his father, Joel delivered his first sermon. The congregation responded, and he stepped into the role permanently. What followed was extraordinary. Osteen's style blended biblical themes with motivational messaging, heavy on encouragement, light on traditional doctrine. It drew in millions, including many who had never regularly attended church. In 2005, Lakewood moved into the former Compaq Center Arena in Houston, after a renovation reportedly costing around $100 million. His 2004 book, Your Best Life Now, became a major bestseller, cementing his status as one of the most recognizable religious figures in the world. But Osteen's rise hasn't been without serious controversy. Critics have long questioned his association with the prosperity gospel, the belief that faith and positive thinking can lead directly to financial blessing, arguing it sets unrealistic expectations for struggling believers. His personal wealth, including a reported multi-million-dollar home, has drawn scrutiny, though Osteen has maintained that his income comes from book sales and speaking engagements rather than a church salary. Then came Hurricane Harvey in 2017. When catastrophic flooding hit Houston, questions arose publicly about why Lakewood, one of the country's largest churches, didn't open its doors immediately as a shelter. Osteen later stated the church coordinated with officials before opening as a relief site, but the episode left a lasting mark on his public image. A separate incident in 2021, when a plumber reportedly discovered large amounts of cash and checks hidden inside a church wall, renewed questions about financial transparency, though no direct wrongdoing was established. This is the fault line where Ramsey and Osteen's worlds collide. One preaches that financial freedom is built through discipline and sacrifice. The other offers a message of hope and divine abundance. Neither is simple, neither is without criticism. And the debate between them reflects something much bigger, an ongoing struggle within modern faith communities over what prosperity really means and who gets to define it. If this story made you think, hit like and subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from.